Hello?
Hello.
Hello,
Hi.
good afternoon. If I could have everyone stay on mute for a few minutes, that would be great. We're going to have some preliminary instructions and then we'll get started, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. This is Judge Kassan. This is the 1:45 p.m. docket on November 9th, 2021 for the City of Olmos Park Municipal Court. Also on the call with us is Mr. Dixon, who is the prosecutor, as well as two court clerks from the City of Olmos Park. Again, thank you for joining. I am going to go over a few preliminary instructions and then we will call the docket. And at that point, I'll ask for you to let me know that you're present, okay? All right, so let's see. This is an initial appearance docket for most, if not all of you. And with that being said, when I call your name, I'm going to ask how you plead on your case or cases. You can plead guilty, not guilty, or no contest. If you plead guilty, you're asking the court to assess the punishment in the case and you are admitting guilt. You can choose to plead no contest. That means you are not contesting the charges, but you're also not admitting guilt. You just want to try to resolve it today. The other option is for you to plead not guilty. That means you are contesting the charges against you and you'd like to set your case for a trial. As I mentioned, today is not a trial docket, it is an initial appearance docket. So your case would be scheduled for a trial at a later date and time. You will have the opportunity today to discuss your case or cases with Mr. Dixon, the prosecutor, if you think you are not guilty and you have some questions or some facts that you think are in question about the cases, okay? Now, with that being said, once I ask you how you plead, then we can go into different options available to you. The first of which is the driving safety course. If you'd like to try to keep this off your driving record, you are allowed by state law to take it once every 12 months. You must have a valid Texas driver's license and insurance in your name. Upon completion of the course, then we will close the case out and it will not appear as a conviction on your driving record. And you're allowed to take that one time per every 12 months for moving violations. If you are under 25 years of age, you must take the driving safety course. If you are a commercial driver's license holder, you are not eligible for the driving safety course. The other option is deferred disposition. It's sometimes informally called probation. It's an unsupervised probationary period, anywhere from 1 day to 180 days, depending on the violation charged. And there is a special expense fee that must be paid, and there may be some conditions placed upon you during the deferral period. That will vary from case to case depending on the violation. However, if you are successful in complying with the terms, the case will be closed out and will not appear as a conviction on your record. If you are under the age of 25, as a condition to a deferral, you must take the driving safety course. And if you are a commercial driver's license holder, you are not eligible for the deferred disposition option. Now, some of you may be in need of a payment plan, an extension, or maybe requesting community service hours. If that's the case, I'll be happy to address that with you here individually in a few minutes. If you are here for an equipment violation, perhaps an expired registration, a missing license plate, a tail light that was burned out, etc., and you were able to get those items corrected, you may be eligible for a compliance dismissal for a fee between $10 and $20. Now I'm going to call the docket. If you're present, please take yourself off of mute and let me know that you're here, and then we'll go through the cases in alphabetical order. All right, again, thank you for your patience. I have Antonio Alarcón, James Bromley, Ramon Concepcion Camacho, Joe Cruz Jr., Michael Cuellar, Isai G. Gonzalez, Marissa Idrogo, Holly Larson, Retta Larson, Michael Lozano, Ishmael Martinez, Chelsea McCormick, John Montez, John Montez, Sylvia Mora, Justin Munoz, David Offenbaker, Amy Olvera, thank you. Manuel Osorio, Gabriel Perez, Leonard Quintanilla, Ricky Quiroga, Malik Saleh, Ramon Sanchez, Erica Sotelo, thank you. Nicholas Soto, Paul Velez, Maricela Villarreal, Maxie Williams,
Present.
thank you. Sandra Wise,
Present.
thank you. Noah Woods, Ping Zheng,
Also present.
thank you, sir.
Hi, my name is Ricky Quiroga. I was unsure if I unmuted myself. I am present.
Okay. Let's see, Ricky Quiroga. Very good, thank you. All right, Mr. Clement, did you want to speak with the prosecutor?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, very good. You'll go into a breakout room with Mr. Dixon, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. All right, so first up I have Amy Olvera.
Yes, ma'am.
How are you doing today?
Well, how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. You have a charge here for display expired registration or license plate. How do you plead?
No contest.
All right, did you get that corrected by any chance?
Yes, ma'am. It
All right,
was
just-
scanned into the QR code that was given on the ticket.
Okay. Did you provide a copy of that to the court by any chance? Separately by email?
No, I was told that the QR code submitted it to the Olmos website. That's where it took me when I scanned the code.
Okay. Valerie, do we have that by any chance?
Don't think I have the QR code anymore, but if there's a website that can be provided to me, I can submit it again. I can scan it and submit it again.
No, we don't.
Okay, we did not receive a copy of that. So if you could email it to almosparkcourt@gmail.
Olmos Park Court. Yes, ma'am, I can.
Okay. And if it's valid and you were able to get that corrected, then it will be a $20 dismissal fee, okay?
And where would I pay that, ma'am?
All right, you would have to pay that there at the court. You can stop by and pay it off in person, or you could drop it in the Dropbox or drop it in the mail.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so we'll put you down for that. And if you could email that to the court, they'll have that forwarded to me for review, okay?
Definitely.
All right, very good. All right, just make sure you submit that receipt and you are free to go. Just make sure you make that payment within the by the 19th of this month, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, have a good day.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, next up I have Ricky Quiroga.
Hi,
Good afternoon, how are you?
doing well. How are you?
Doing well, thank you. You have 3 charges pending. You have possession of drug paraphernalia. How do you plead?
Guilty.
Okay. You have another one for failure to maintain insurance. How do you plead?
Guilty. I have acquired a 6-month insurance
You have it now?
Program? Yes.
Okay, and then you have a display expired registration or license plate. How do you plead?
Guilty. I did go to get the vehicle inspected. However, I have had a lack of funds, so I haven't been able to go ahead and go through with the registration.
Okay. All right. Okay, so you do have insurance now, you just did not have it at the time of the stop, is that correct?
Yes.
All right. Okay. All right, how did you want to try to take care of these 3 open cases?
I guess I can go ahead and pay the tickets. I just need a little time if there's any way that I can defer payments for a month or so I can get my finances in order to take care of my obligations.
Okay, did you want to try to keep these off your record, or did you just want to pay the fines out?
So I guess if that's an option, I'd like to take that.
Okay, so for the possession of drug paraphernalia, it would be $301 for a 6-month deferral.
Okay.
Okay, no similar violations during that time, and then you'd have to take a 4-hour drug awareness course. You could take that online.
Okay.
Okay,
And how much would it be if I didn't care if it was on my record?
$281 for the fine.
Okay. I think I would just rather pay the fine. It
Okay.
should be.
Okay, so $281, and you can pay that in full in 30 days, or do you need a payment plan?
A payment plan. Oh, actually, in 30 days?
Yes.
Okay, that's doable for me.
Okay, so that one will be due in 30 days. Okay. And then for the insurance, did you want to try to keep that one off your record or just pay the fine?
I guess I can go ahead. Would I have to take a course or something like that to get it off?
No,
To try
you would just have to pay the fee of $225 and then maintain insurance for 6 months.
That's perfect. I can do that.
Okay, so that would be $325. When can you make an initial payment of $40 on that?
I guess I can do that today.
Okay, I'm gonna give you till Monday to make that
Okay.
payment, and then you just present proof of your insurance at that point, okay?
Okay. Would I go into the courthouse to do that?
Yes.
Or
Correct.
okay.
Okay. And then we can have you make monthly payments to pay that off, okay?
Okay.
You'll have the 6 months to pay that balance. Okay,
Perfect.
and
perfect.
then finally, the expired registration. Let's see here. I'm gonna reduce that to $125. And when can you pay that?
Within a month if possible, if that's
Okay.
okay.
All right, so that'll be due in 30 days as well, okay?
Okay.
All right, any questions?
No questions.
All right, just make sure you stop by the court by next Monday to make that initial payment on the insurance, and take a copy of your insurance as well, okay?
Okay. Thank you so much.
All right, you're very welcome. If you have any questions, please contact the court, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, bye-bye. Mr. Dixon?
I've got an agreement, Judge, on number 31 with Attorney Mr. Clement.
Okay,
It's a no contest plea, 30 days deferred disposition, a $169 fine. They might pay it next week, the whole thing, but at least $40 down, and then the balance within 3 weeks or so, before the end of probation, obviously.
okay. All right, Mr. Clement, that's your understanding of the plea offer from the prosecutor?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, very good. Are you in agreement with that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so we will process that. Just make sure you make that initial payment or full payment within the 30 days, okay?
Will the court be sending, email me paperwork? Do we have to sign anything or?
Yes, you'll be sent some information. Do we send that now or?
We could send them an email.
Okay,
Okay.
they'll send that as a reminder and then
And will
we'll get it
payment
processed.
will payment instructions be with it?
Yes,
Correct.
All right.
okay.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, you're excused. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Next up is Erica Sotelo. Good afternoon, how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. How are you?
Good, thanks. Let's see here. Ran a stop sign. How do you plead?
I'm unsure.
Okay, all right. So I'm going to put you down for not guilty and have you visit with Mr. Dixon, the prosecutor, and then we'll go from there, okay?
Thank you.
All right, sure. You're going to go into a breakout room with him in a few minutes, okay?
Thank
All
you.
right, thank you. Okay, next is Maxie Williams.
Hello, yes, ma'am.
Hello, good afternoon. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Good. So you have a display expired registration or license plate ticket. How do you plead on that case? Say again?
No contest.
No contest? Okay. Were you able to get that fixed or corrected?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Have you submitted a copy of the receipt yet?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, let me see here. I see. Okay, let me just pull that up. All right, so I'm looking at a inspection receipt. Do we have the other receipt as well? The receipt from the tax assessor?
No.
No, you haven't received that yet, or you haven't been able to get that completed yet?
The actual sticker?
Right, do you have that yet?
Yes. I
Okay.
just didn't submit that. I didn't realize I should submit that too. I'm
There's,
sorry.
no, that's okay. It should be a receipt from the tax assessor's office showing where you paid for the registration itself.
Oh, okay. So it was my dad's car, so they have that information. I'd have to go over there and get it from them.
Okay, but the car has been registered to the best of your knowledge? You have a new
Yes.
sticker now? Okay. Okay, so if you could get a copy of that and just email that to almostparkcourt@gmail.com. And then if it checks out and it's valid, it'll be a $20 dismissal, okay?
Okay.
All right, so if you could send that as soon as you can. We're just gonna reset it 30 days, give you time to submit that. And if it all checks out, it'll be $20, okay?
All right. Thank you.
All right, very good. All right, make sure you send that in. Have a good day.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Okay, Sandra Wise. Hi there. You're on mute.
Hello,
There we go. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Okay, good, thank you. Let's see, you have two cases, display expired registration or license plate. How do you plead?
No contest.
Okay, and the other is expired operator's license. How do you plead on that one?
No contest.
All right, and were you able to get those items corrected?
Yes, I got them within before my court date, the first
Okay.
one, but I couldn't make it. And I've got my new registration. You see it there?
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, but the person that put it on my car for me threw all my paperwork away,
Uh-oh.
just my little things. And I have my new driver's license.
New driver's license. Okay.
And I do have a receipt where I got my inspection when I had it done, but that's all I have. That's all that was left.
Okay, well, if we could at least get copies of that along with a photo of the new registration and then a copy of your driver's license, okay?
I have a photo of the new registration right there. I talked to the lady inside.
Okay.
Got that. And she took a picture of my driver's license. I mean, a scan.
Okay, so all that's been submitted. Okay, so that'll be a $20 dismissal on the registration. And then Myra, remind me, operator's license is 10. Is that right?
It's 20.
It's 20 as well. All
Yes,
right,
ma'am.
so it is a $20 compliance dismissal on the license as well, Ms. Wise, so it's $40 total. Okay,
Yes.
all right, so once you pay that, then we can close them out and they are dismissed.
Okay, I'll go in. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. Have a good afternoon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, bye-bye. Call the docket again.
Okay.
Antonio Alarcon, Antonio Alarcon, James Bromley, Ramon Concepcion Camacho, Ramon Concepcion Camacho, Joe Cruz Jr., Michael Cuellar, Isai G. Gonzalez, Marissa Idrogo, Holly Larson, Retta Larson, Michael Lozano, Ishmael Martinez, Chelsea McCormick, John Montes, Sylvia Mora, Justin Munoz, David Offenbaker, Manuel Osorio, Gabriel Perez, Leonard Quintanilla, Malik Saleh, Ramon Sanchez, Nicholas Soto, Paul Velez, Marisela Villarreal, and Noah Woods.
Judge Valerie's asking if we could add one from the 11:15 docket.
What do we got?
I don't know. Valerie, are you there?
Yeah, they're ready to call in.
Sorry,
Roland Valenzuela.
yes. So I can give him the link.
Yes, go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Copy your registration.
Judge, I got an agreement on Ms. Sotelo. No contest plea, 30 days deferred disposition, $169 fine, $40 down by next week, balance within the 30 days.
All right, very good. In 30 days, correct?
Yes, Judge.
All right. Ms. Sotelo, are you in agreement with that offer?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. So we'll go ahead and process that for you. Make sure you make your initial payment next week, and then the balance will be due 30 days after that, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. You're free to go. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Is that Rolando Valenzuela?
Yes,
Good afternoon, sir. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Good. Let's see here. You have a charge for display expired registration. How do you plead?
Not guilty.
Okay. All right. I'll have you visit with the prosecutor. Just hang on a few minutes here. Go into a breakout room with him, okay?
Is that from an earlier docket or what?
Yes. Sorry, Frank. It is from the 11:15. He is number 21.
Thank you.
From the 145 or?
From 145, yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, Mr. Osorio. You're on mute, sir. Still on mute. There we go. Yes, now I can. Thank you.
Sorry for the delay.
No, that's okay. We're here. We're here, and let's try to see if we can handle these. Let's see here. You have a speeding that you were going to take the driving safety course. Were you able to complete that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And have you submitted that to the court already, or do you still need to submit the certificate?
Let me actually pull up my notes real quick. I know I took care of it. 1 second. So where do I submit it to? And is it an email?
You can email it to almostparkcourt@gmail.com. Is that all we needed for that one, Mara?
Yes, ma'am.
And do I email them? Let me double check what I had here. I think I just took a screenshot only of the confirmation. 1 second.
Okay, you should have received a certificate of completion from the provider of the course.
Is it through the mail or would it be? Okay, I have the certificate. It was pretty much just a screenshot though. It wasn't really anything emailed or anything.
Okay, they should have provided you with a paper copy that you then sign and provide to the court.
The copy that I have right here, it's I don't think I've received any copy yet through the mail thing.
How long ago did you complete the course?
The date says here completed 10/19/2021.
Okay. Did you request the certificate to be mailed to you or to be emailed to you or what?
To be quite frank, it didn't really ask for an option. I know my information's on there. I kind of assumed it proceeded, but at the same time, I only have the screenshot of my confirmation.
Okay, so what you should probably do is contact the provider and request a copy of the certificate of completion, because we will need that in order to process the the dismissal for the class. Okay,
Sure thing.
all right, so you need to get that done as soon as possible. I'm going to give you 2 weeks to get that submitted, okay?
Sure thing. If there is a delay with mailing, is
You need
there?
to let the court know and they can reach out to me, okay?
Sure thing.
Now, we do have the other case that's set today, which is possession of drug paraphernalia. How do you plead on that case?
Not guilty, and the main evidence, I don't know if I speak to you on that behalf, but I do have the evidence on what it is.
I'm going to let you speak to the prosecutor, who is on the call as well.
Sure thing.
You're going to go into a breakout room with him in a few minutes, okay?
Sure thing.
All right, perfect. Just hang on a few minutes here. All right, Mr. Dixon.
Judge, on Valenzuela, we're gonna do a compliance dismissal. I'm giving him till next week, Friday. All right, and he says he can do it. It's a friend's vehicle. So $20 and proof of registration. And it sounds like there might be a late registration penalty that wasn't paid, and I'm gonna waive that part of it, still do a compliance dismissal if he gets in everything.
Okay, I want to say, Mr. Valenzuela, you submitted a copy. Is that right, Valerie?
Says it was blurry on the docket sheet,
Yeah,
Judge.
so if you could get a cleaner copy to the court, Mr. Valenzuela, then we can process that dismissal, okay? You're on mute, sir. *6 to
Can you hear
unmute?
me?
Yes, okay. So you
Okay,
understand?
sorry about that. I'm sorry.
Okay.
No, yeah, thank you. Yeah,
All right.
it was a crazy situation.
All right, so we'll get that process for you as soon as you submit that, and we can close it out, okay?
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a good afternoon.
And then before I go, Judge, on that drug paraphernalia, is that one in, looks like it's in collections.
Drug paraphernalia.
Says 36530.
Was one of those where it went to collections, there was no warrant issued?
Is that right?
Let me check, Judge.
I'm so sorry. I could hang up, right?
Yes,
Yes.
yes, Mr. Valenzuela, thank you.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, it was from 2/8/2020, violation date. So
So
yes,
is
those are the
there-
ones that we sent. Yes, let me.
Is there a warrant fee or not? That's what I'm trying to find out.
No, I don't believe so.
Let me
Right.
make sure.
Okay.
No, just the college fee of 99.30.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you,
All
Mark.
right. All right, I'll go talk to our lieutenant.
Okay. And the payment, then he will dismiss the possession of drug paraphernalia charge, okay? Do
Understood.
you understand that?
Understood.
All right. And as a reminder, we need that certificate of completion by 2 weeks from today, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, any questions?
No, I just want to thank you guys for your time.
All right, have a good afternoon, stay well.
Stay safe.
Bye-bye. All right, that concludes the 3 o'clock docket. I mean, the 1:45 docket.
You wish.
I wish.
You know what you're going to be doing at 3 o'clock, Judge?
Saying it's 1:45.
You're going to be